the toughest trucks.
You won't believe it.
And the toughest drivers. Todd Bodine scored big at Gateway.
How did he do this?
Now, it's an all-star weekend in NASCAR's backyard.
I got it.
And the trucks are ready for a Charlotte showdown.
Who will claim bragging rights?
Wow, I can't believe what I've seen.
Can Bodine expand his points lead, or will Martin notch another win?
Oh, there we go.
Don't miss the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, presented by Dodge, live from Charlotte, tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, only on Speed.
Some people say, in NASCAR, all roads lead to Charlotte, North Carolina, and the history that comes with Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Walter will win it by half a car length.
North Carolina is home to many NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series teams. And when you're fighting to win in front of the home audience, nothing is held back.
Across the start finish line, Kyle Busch will win.
And when you're fighting to win against Nextel Cup veteran Mark Martin, absolutely nothing is held back.
He will win in Daytona.
It's the feeling of winning against a NASCAR hero. The feeling of winning in front of the home crowd. And at the end of the day, you go away a winner at home.
Under the lights at Lowe's Motor Speedway. For many of the drivers, this is considered a home game. Speed's coverage of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series pre-race show is presented by Craftsman. Beautiful evening. Some would say Chamber of Commerce weather. 73 degrees as the sun has set. A beautiful evening for racing. It's hard to believe that this will only be our 6th race of the season. The first 5 have been impressive. Mark Martin kicked it all off in Daytona. Trucks lining up, getting ready for tonight's start. We look at the Framett point standings. Todd Bodine up on top of teammate Ted Musgrave, just 12 points behind. Those two have had an impressive start to this 2006 season. David Rudeman, Mark Martin, only 4 out of the 5 races has Mark Martin even run, but he's still 4th in the point standings.
Rick, we saw some tremendous action in the first 5 races. We saw Mark Martin, looks like he was going to win every race. And then Todd Bodine beat him at Atlanta while Mark was trying to make it 3 in a row.
Our pole sitter, Mike Skinner, is with Chris Devoto.
Flashback to 2005, Mike Skinner was on the pole, led 40 laps before wrecking, unfortunately. Okay, so let's move forward to 2006. He's quickest in happy hour. He's back on the pole. So Mike Skinner, is there redemption on hand tonight? Can you finish what you started last year?
We didn't wreck in 40 laps last year. We wrecked with 19 to go.
After leading 40 laps, I'm trying to, put all those good stats up there.
The driver kind of got brain fade, put a little confidence in a rookie that I shouldn't have, and it was my own fault, and I crashed us. So I don't know how good we're going to do tonight, but I'm going to try to be a little smarter.
Smarter. All right, that's what we'll look for Mike Skinner tonight. He starts well all the time here. 2 poles, a 3rd. His best finish, though, at Charlotte, 15th back in 2004. Definitely planning on beating that tonight. Ray?
Well, Krista, we had history made tonight here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Aaron Crocker, a 2nd place qualifying effort. What an outstanding turnaround for the 98 team.
Thank you. We've come a long way this year. I thank Cheerios Betty Crocker for staying behind me. Evernham Motorsports, we've had a good day today. We have 2 poles over there on the Cup side, and unfortunately I didn't get it, but hey, I'm certainly not complaining. It's a long way from where I've been starting, so I'm really excited. Hopefully tonight we can come out here with the top 15, top 10, just a solid finish, and I'll be really pleased. The team has come a long way, like you said.
Now tell me the big picture, because you haven't started up front like that. Are you nervous at all?
A little bit, but I'm kind of excited. I've watched previous races from here, and as I saw in qualifying, there's a lot of things are happening out there, so I think it'd be good to start ahead of it and get out there and hopefully stay up front. You have a better chance of finishing up there if you start up there.
Absolutely. We wish you good luck tonight, and there will be lots of strategy on this racetrack tonight, and that's exactly what Kyle Busch used 1 year ago to get the victory.
As he comes out of turn number 4, across the start-finish line, Kyle Busch will win.
Way to get it done, Richie. That's payback right there.
Kyle Busch on May 2nd turned 20 years old, and now he will go into the record books in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series as the youngest winner ever.
You know, Phil, a year ago, you and Michael were talking about pit strategy and how Richie Waters was so out of the water on his call, and he ended up winning the race.
Well, they kept throwing caution flags, and he kept staying out. And Michael and I said, he's got to pit at some point. He cannot run the whole 200 miles without stopping for fuel. And he finally got the caution exactly where he needed it, and he looked like a hero. And Michael and I looked silly, but they got a great truck here again tonight, too.
Well, you saw Rowdy Bush on the side of that truck. He's a big fan of the Days of Thunder movie and Rowdy Burns, so he's got Rowdy Bush. It may be a new surface they're racing on, but it's the same drivers with the same drive to get to the front. Being under the lights at Lowe's always increases the anxiety. The Truck Series takes center stage for race 6 of the 2006 season. Speed's coverage of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series pre-race show is brought to you by Craftsman. Craftsman tools are the official tools of NASCAR. Craftsman at Sears. A young Kurt Busch first cut his teeth in the '99 truck, grabbing 4 wins and 16 top 10s on his way to Rookie of the Year in 2000. Then move over Kurt and welcome a flipping sensation, Carl Edwards, to the '99 truck. Edwards found victory lane 3 times and had 15 top 10s in his Rookie of the Year season. Those are mighty big shoes to fill for Eric Darnell. In the Rookie of the Year points chase, Eric has begun to separate himself from the rest of the competitors. He currently has a 13-point lead over second place Eric Almirola. 23-year-old Darnell realizes the history behind Roush's '99 truck.
I'm in a truck right now that's got some real history behind it in the Truck Series. Because of that, I feel a little bit of pressure put on me to come in here and perform. I know that Carl won Rookie of the Year in the truck, Kurt won Rookie of the Year in the truck, so Roush has got a history of it. Disappointments is not something I deal with very well. I'm a racer. I wouldn't be a racer if I was happy with 6 and 11. We're going out there to win, and I hate dealing with the disappointment, but it's part of the sport. I got to hand it to my dad and my grandfather, because without them there'd be no way possible that I'd be where I'm at today. I come from the Midwest area, running late models in Wisconsin and Illinois, and I don't think a whole lot of people had heard about me before. I haven't experienced some of the things that some of the veteran drivers have, as far as maybe wrecks on the track or just other experiences in life. I'm young and I'm going for it, and no fear right now.
They almost lean on each other.
Well, the competition's definitely tough in the Truck Series, especially as a rookie to come out there and run against these guys that have run in Cup, that have run in Busch before, and that have won all these truck championships. At the point I'm at right now, I'm definitely living a dream. I've been racing since I was little, and I'm getting the chance to do it now professionally for a living, and this is cool.
Well, the expectations are high for Eric. He's still looking for his first win in the Craftsman Truck Series, like the drivers for him in the number 99, Kurt Busch, Carl Edwards, both with wins in their rookie season, and Eric still looking for his first win. He's standing by with Chris Devoto.
Yeah, and Rick, he is living up to those expectations, though, with 2 top 10s, just recently fell out of the top 10 in points. And Eric, this is a little bit of something different here. Your worst start so far this year has been 15th. You're starting back in 32nd, but you had some trouble at this track. How good can you be, and can you get back on track tonight?
I definitely think we can get back on track tonight. We were pretty good in the test yesterday, and we're good in practice this morning. And we had an unfortunate qualifying run there, but I think our Woolworths Ford F-150 will be good, and I think we'll be able to get right back to the front tonight.
We've been talking, too, about the tradition of the 99. We heard you talk a little bit about that. Is there a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on your shoulders, knowing the history of that truck?
Oh, definitely a lot of pressure. I mean, you look at the guys that have come through there just recently. Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch has been in the truck before, and those guys have gone on to have great success in the Cup Series. And it's something that I look forward to, continuing on with, and hopefully we'll be there before too long.
Just a young guy, but already speaks like a veteran. That's Eric Darnell. Ray, who do you have?
Krista, I'll tell you what, it's an exciting night here for Marcus Ambrose, qualifies 3rd. From Tasmania, a lot of folks don't know much about you. You've won a lot of races other places, but not much oval experience. Tell me about your run tonight.
Well, this is my 3rd oval start ever, so I'm learning on the run here. Tonight is a real shock. We didn't expect it to be this far up on the grid. We're still under observation, so I just want to finish this one, stay out of trouble, let the championship contenders do their thing, and hopefully just ride around and get the experience that I need.
Well, he told me today he went down the back chute and he got a little loose in the bend, so we're going to have to do a little interpreting for him. But Team Australia on the board for Marcus Ambrose.
Cars all in line. We're about to get underway tonight's race. 2 wins for Benign puts him at the top of the points list. Musgrave is averaging 2.8 for his finishes this year. Rudeman climbed to 3rd by finishing 3rd at Gateway. Mark Martin's still in the top 5, only running 4 of the 5 races. 3-time champ Jack Sprague is poised for number 4 early in this season. First time the trucks raced in Charlotte, Ted Musgrave took home the hardware. An incredible midseason run saw Dennis Setzer win in 2004. And last year, 20-year-old Kyle Busch found victory lane. Will we see a repeat tonight, or does a new name get added to the list? Under the lights, home game for many of the teams call Charlotte their home and are based in this area. Welcome to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Quaker Steak and Lube 200, presented on speed by Dodge. Welcome again, everyone. I'm Rick Allen alongside of Phil Parsons and Michael Waltrip. Now, we've had a long day already. It was a long day yesterday during testing, but today during qualifying, we saw even almost more excitement than we've ever seen during races.
Well, Rick, we really did. There's been so much talk in the past few weeks about the new pavement here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. They did such a good job. The tire that Goodyear brought, he thought was going to be good. The cars went too fast in the tire test, and the trucks. They ran wide open lap after lap. So Goodyear went back. They built a harder tire. The Goodyear engineers told me that this is as hard a tire as they've ever built. But during qualifying, it started off real early. Eric Almirola got in trouble off of turn number 4. Then Nick Tucker gets in trouble off of. He's going to take out a robo camera. Then Kyle Chrisloff gets up against the wall. And Bill Lester, unfortunately, because of this spin and contact with the wall, will not make this race. And Kelly Sutton, watch here. She's in the race, but she had trouble off the same exact corner. She's going to stop just before the Nextel Cup cars were lined up for their qualifying session. So turn 4 has been the trouble spot today for these truck guys. But hey, Michael, this is not the only place that these guys have to worry about.
Well, if I'm getting ready to start this race tonight, I'm worried about that. The start. You've got to realize these tires are going to get better and better as the race goes along. But early in the going, these guys are going to be walking on eggshells, trying to race side by side on tires that they couldn't even get around here by themselves on. So they're going to have their hands full when this race starts. This start might be the most tense for a driver that we've had all season.
Well, we're anticipating the start of this one. The drivers getting ready to climb into their trucks. The stars of the series are about to take center stage here at Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Side by side for the race lead, and Dennis Setzer right there in the 4th spot to make it a 3-way race for the 2nd position. Led by
2 laps to go. Ron Hornaday comes to the start-finish line, but the battle is for 2nd. He feels another challenge to the inside.
That's the battle for the 3rd position, halfway down.
Trouble in turn 2. One truck hard into the outside. Caution is on the speedway. We're going to overtime.